Hey, we are Chris and Teresa and are obsessed with all things fiber and guiding you on your fiber arts journey. We own a successful fiber processing mill, an online needle felting business, experienced at raising all fiber animals, and are renovating a 100-year-old school into a fiber arts retreat center.
Processing, needle felting, yarn, roving, fiber animals, and our renovating progress are all topics discussed here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for advice, information, tips, and getting your questions answered on all things fiber, from raising the animals to the finished product and everything in between. So pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be inspired while you learn. This is EweTube.
Welcome to EweTube 120. We are in the mill again because going over the past EweTubes, I have discovered that the best sound is down here, the best lighting, although we have changed the lighting.
It's the happy place.
We have changed the lighting a little bit, so it's probably not the same, but we'll see.
Yeah, and that brings us, let's just go right into this new kit that we have. Tell about the...
This is the pouch kit.
Yes.
It is a, we should have had, oh, you have it.
I have it right here.
Okay, so this is what you make in the kit. These are the instructions.
Step-by-step picture instructions. Anyone can do it.
Yes.
Foolproof.
So you actually make the pouch. The pouch is, can you take it out?
Yeah.
The pouch is felted by us. You just need to sew it together.
I gotta do is stitches. It's just
you hand sew it together,
and
then you put the design on the front.
You even get the yarn,
the magnetic snaps,
and the little needle guy, the magnetic snaps, and the whole gamut, and the roving
and the colors that you need.
Yeah.
And all the instructions you need to know how to sew it up and put the snap in and decorate it with this cute little gnome.
So cute.
Yep.
So
there is more coming. The gnome is the first in a series.
Yeah.
Of designs you can put on your pouch.
It's just so cool. So cool.
You can put your needle felting supplies in here, your other crafting supplies, makeup,
money.
You can put a strap on it. We have not, but you can.
Yep. Sorts of fun things. So cool. So cool. So excited about that.
And it's really, really easy to do.
Yep, it is.
And that launched, I don't know, a few days ago.
Saturday, Friday.
Yeah. So a week ago.
Yes, it launched Friday as we were having the first needle felting retreat here at the Nome Schoolhouse.
The very first needle felting retreat.
So amazing.
It was we made a cornucopia, which was a bunch of vegetables. And it was designed for beginners. We did have someone come from Washington that had been in my academy for years and years. So she was a little more advanced, but she still enjoyed it.
And she brought her friend from Washington as well. I don't think she had done as much needle felting. Yeah.
And everybody that came enjoyed it. And then towards the end, we were designing our own little vegetables and adding whatever we wanted to it. We made the base vegetables for the kit.
Starting with acorns.
And it was a fun time visiting.
Did a tour of the mill.
We did. We did a tour of the school, the mill.
So much fun.
They all enjoyed the food. They enjoyed their stay, their rooms, the sunrise, the sunsets, and they were sad to leave. And I couldn't have asked for a better group of ladies for my first felting retreat. They were so fun. I was laughing so hard at times. And when we left, we all hugged and said goodbye. And it was sad. Yes, it was sad to be done. And so, I mean, it's kind of cool to see, because that was our dream for this whole place.
And especially for Teresa, because so many folks, have wanted to work directly one-on-one with Teresa. So we are going to be, in the next couple of weeks, scheduling out the entire 2022 so that all of you can plan ahead. And
we've had
y'all know. And
people contact us interested in, they want to plan their summer vacations and things around retreats and things that we might have here. So we're going to try and lay that all out in a calendar for the whole year.
So
and
folks
plan
can
it out.
Think ahead. So cool. So cool.
Yeah, we had a wonderful time, and we had a little review, which we'll share at the end here, from one of the gals that was here during the retreat. And we had so many helpful ideas from these gals that want to see us succeed here, and it was fun.
Oh my goodness, we have a whole notebook page full of ideas.
And we really appreciate that. People that really want to see us succeed, they want to come back, so they want to see us do well.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
It's awesome. We're so thankful for them. And we are so thankful. We are just celebrating the cusp of Thanksgiving here, because y'all will be seeing this on Saturday. And
After Thanksgiving.
So, belated Thanksgiving blessings to all of you out there. And we hope that everything went good for your Thanksgiving, and that you all
had fun with your family, and you needle felted turkeys and cornucopias and pumpkins.
Yes. And are thinking snowmen and all of the rest. So awesome. And here at the Nome Schoolhouse, we are looking ahead to Christmas, and we just went and scoured the land. We went with the dear Petersons, Mr. and Mrs., God bless them, because they have a lot of different farmsteads and a lot of different areas here. We are going to
bring in a live Christmas tree to the gym for the Nome for the Holidays weekend.
So we're excited for that. Yeah, and we're going to
I think we found the perfect one.
Yes, we do. Yes.
So
and it's so cool because it's in an area. It's actually on a piece of their one of their farmsteads, and it's an area that the trees really need to be. They're getting really
too close together.
Yeah. So they kind of need to be thinned out anyway. So it's going to work out absolutely perfect.
And someone is worried about it being too big.
I'm a little concerned because we have this whole orchestra coming and this whole dessert concert that's going to be amazing on Sunday that is sold out. And I'm a little concerned it's going to be
too big.
A little too big.
But it'll be amazing.
But yeah, so we'll see. Plus we have a vendor show that's going to be amazing, and it's full. And we even unfortunately had to turn some amazing vendors down that we were so... we had some doubles, and we had to make a choice between one or the other. It was so difficult because we wanted to include everybody, and we were we just had to.
But we have an amazing lineup of vendors for Saturday, the 11th of December, and they were hand chosen by us, so we don't have duplicates. We have just one of each kind.
And everything is handmade. All the folks that'll be there. Are local, and they handmade their own products, and we're so excited to have them come, and y'all can come and see the school and have some delicious concessions. Liv, you'll be cooking, we'll have the bar open, and be fun, and you'll see the school all decked out.
Decorated for Christmas. We can't wait. It's going to start happening the end of this week.
Yes, the end of this week.
Or it should be happening.
So by the time you are seeing this, we will probably be at least 3/4 decorated. So that'll be cool. So next YouTube, we might share a couple pictures of the beautifulness.
Yeah, there are many plans.
Yes, that will be super cool. And I have to share something. Dear Carla, one of our amazing employees, gave this amazing gift, presented this to me, and in the mill where I was prior to this for 10 years, Teresa's seen this, and a lot on all the machines everywhere. There again, faith is very important to me, and there's Sharpies lying around everywhere in the mill, and sometimes, depending upon where I am in the last 10 years, is I had put things up on the walls. I had scribbled them on the walls. I had scribbled them on the machines. This one says, Christ's present confers success. And it's just, and Carla went to the mill, and when we moved everything out, a lot of those were left on the walls. And she went and she took pictures of all of them, and she put them in this amazing book. And it's just like this keepsake of miracle debris that we have here. And it's just so cool. And one of them it was in 2018, faith felting. I wrote on the wall in 2018, and God just had laid on my heart, something was going to happen and this was even far before Teresa and I spoke of partnering and going big in what we did. And then the verse that he had given me was Luke 5:4, launch out into the deep and let your nets down for a catch. And that's this. I mean,
so did you show the
here
picture?
We are. Oh, yeah, here we are. And that I just scribbled
so
on some
the
wall.
faith felting
2018. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then what does this say, Donna? There is no power in the means themselves apart from the presence of Jesus. Without him, we can do nothing. With him, we can do anything. And amen. That is so true. So thank you. This is forever be living. When you come and you tour the mill, you will be able to see this.
And you will see some of her
debris.
things written on the machinery here
Yes,
as well.
exactly. And she also gifted a little Sharpie that I'm going to be jotting notes down for where my thought process was at the time. And yeah, so it's amazing. So this whole journey has been amazing for both of us. And yeah, so thank you, Carla. Yay!
Yes, a beautiful gift.
Yes. Yes. Oh, and anywho.
So this morning we got up at the crack of dawn to shear some sheep.
Yes, we
So
did.
we're selling some sheep next week, and we sheared them.
Yeah, because they sell better when they're looking all good and all dressed up. So
they had amazing wool, so we have even more to share with you.
So happy. And this is primo wool. So the folks that'll be buying kits, and I mean, holy moly, this wool has no chaff in it. These are animals that have been on pasture. Yeah, we're talking about doing it. Yeah, we're talking about doing this every year because the Romneys and the breeds that we have, they grow so long. We were just shocked at how long
it was
so
already.
We might just start shearing twice a year.
And beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. So
as long
and that's why I look a little. I didn't even look in the mirror. I should look in the mirror
because we have just started building a new barn on our farm.
Looks beautiful.
So then we would be able to keep them warm if we did shear them in the fall, because now we don't have enough barn space for all the sheep we've acquired.
You'll have plenty of room.
But it's just started. The poles are in the ground, cemented in the ground, so it should
awesome.
take shape soon.
Awesome. And it's been interesting because Teresa has been amazing with her genetics and her planning of getting always improving her needle felting wool, which, wow. You're nailing it. I mean, it's still like, wow.
Yeah, it's fun at shearing time to see it all come together.
Wow, that's right. And then to bring it back here, and we instantly washed some, and it was like, oh, yeah.
So we took a. You guys, so you can see it
dyed and all
from beginning to end.
Yep, be amazing. Be fun.
So we had just one question this week on.
Yes, we did. We had one question. And what is that one question?
And it was, what will your camping facilities be like by next summer? They'll probably stay about the same.
They'll be the same as they were this summer.
Because we have electrical hookups. We have 7 campsites, and they're to the north of the school on a grassy little piece. We are Harvest hosts, so if you're a member of Harvest Host, you can stay here. Plus, you can book your camping site on the website. And you can do that for the summer already.
And it's really neat because a couple times the folks, we went over and sat with the folks that were camping here a couple times. It's really a nice place to camp. It's so quiet, and you're tucked in to these trees, and you have a view to the west or to the east behind the school and then of the school. It's just really a neat place to, so quiet and not at all overcrowded or anything.
Speaking of that, so this weekend we both stayed here with the guests for the retreat, and Chris was in room 6, and I was in room 7, and I'm in the southeast. I was in the southeast corner, which I haven't stayed in yet, and that's always been our favorite room. And I couldn't wait till morning, and it was the perfect sunrise. So I woke up and just took a little video of the sunrise there, and it was
Yeah.
Everything I'd hoped it would be.
Yes.
That room has not been decorated yet by us. It's it's ready to stay in. You can book the room, but it just doesn't have pictures on the wall and everything. But it's still
decked
beautiful.
out like we've done to some of them.
It's very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
A good view from that room. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and all of the guests that stay here comment on the beautiful sunrises.
The sunsets are nothing to.
No, the sunset
Walk at.
tonight. Oh, wow.
know.
God outdid himself on the rooftop.
The rooms all
Beautiful.
are on that side though. So on the east side, so it's all about the sunrise, the sunset.
Unless, of course, you're in the
Honeymoon
front
suite.
Then you get to
The
see
sunset is amazing.
Yes. Oh, and
There's
look who we
Jeffrey.
have here.
He's coming
We
to join us
have-
on YouTube.
Yes. Oh,
120 and
Jesse.
Jesse.
Hi, sweetie. Here, we gotta lift you up. We gotta lift you up. We gotta lift you up so you can see. Oh, I can't lift her. She's too heavy. We have Jessie, and she's been on the YouTubes before. and
So many
she's here.
times.
Oh, sweetie, yes. Oh, this sweet. There. Put your little head up here. Put your little
Can you
head
get up
here? Can you come?
She's not
Yes.
going to.
Yes. And Jeff is eating some deliciousness that you want to come in and
Swedish
No,
meatballs.
he's shaking his head. No.
Swedish meatballs.
Oh my gosh. Libby's Swedish meatballs are to die for. Oh, and her homemade mashed potatoes I could live on. Oh, I.
All right, we did pick a winner for this week.
And she had actually answered, she was the only one that answered the question last week, if that makes sense. Because we do film this a few days before we actually air. And
But-
she got it right.
How she found the answer? Do you remember?
Do share.
She checked.
Oh, that's right.
She checked into her room, and then there we have little pamphlets in each room. And when she was looking through the pamphlet, it gave the answer in there. So you just
Yes.
need to come stay here,
Yes, yes.
get the answers.
Yes, but
to
the answer
YouTube.
is,
It was.
and a lot of you folks got it right. In
You did.
this week. Yeah, yeah.
So when we came up with this whole plan, Chris and I were on our way to Montana to buy some wool and some Cormo sheep.
Yes.
And we had just briefly discussed what we
Partnering in
kind of
that, yep.
wanted to do. We were thinking of building a building on her property by Kindred and having Libby be the chef and run the store. And you had mentioned like wedding.
Yes. Going big.
Yes. And it was on this trip to Montana that I had said, and it was like within the first few minutes of our, and it was before we got to the interstate
I know.
that I had mentioned.
Wait a second. Because you were driving by a church that somebody
Yeah.
had.
And I
done
said, have
something
you
with."
ever thought of
Yeah.
like an old building, like an old school or an old church or an old, some old building that we could reuse? And she said that she had thought of churches. She had looked into the Wolverton School like the previous year.
It was too small.
And then it was on the way there and on the way back. I don't know, by that night.
We had looked in the hotel. We looked at pictures online on Ghosts of North Dakota that had pictures of the inside of the Nome Schoolhouse. And I said, look at this school. And Teresa said, yeah, I know where that is. I've driven by that. I don't know if it's still there, but I've driven by that.
We
So-
had looked at as many schools as we could find online in the area, and we
Yeah, it
had
was pretty
looked up where their owners, who their owners might be. We had found, didn't we find the owner for the Wolverton School, and we had found the owner maybe for Sheldon by the time we returned.
Yep. And then we went and school shopped and
Yep.
looked at them. And here we are, 3 years later. Wow.
So several of you had that answer correct.
So amazing. Yep. Jeff, we need an question for next week's YouTube. Do you have one?
How many sheep did we share today?
Good. Good one. All right.
But we didn't mention it.
It's going to be who gets closest. How many sheep did we shear today, this morning, starting at 7:30 this morning? Yes, whoever gets closest, because we never mentioned it. So,
I'm writing the answer down now.
yep. I didn't even know. I just learned right now. All right.
So we know we have not mentioned it before, but just
Yeah, it's just
If
give
we
us
can
a
get
guess.
close.
Give us a guess.
And this was ewes that we, not ewes, ewes that we are culling the ewes.
And some weathers.
And weathers that we had saved just because we had saved them because we needed their wool.
Yep, so they'll be going to another new amazing home. So we're happy for them.
All right.
On that note,
did we give the winner for this week?
Yes, Shannon.
I don't know if we ever said who it was.
If we didn't, Shannon, forgive us. You're amazing. We missed you already.
Yeah, she was here.
Yes.
And she has been a member of my academy for years, and she came and she stayed here.
She's a delight.
She wanted to, as soon as she saw this was my first retreat, she wanted to make sure that she was here. So that was wonderful, and plans on coming back. Both her and her friend, Janet, that she came with,
delightful.
They stayed longer than the retreat, and they had fun. And then
they came early and left late.
We had also launched this kit during this retreat, which maybe we won't do again because it was huge.
It's a little hectic.
And they came down and helped us package the kits and things, which was wonderful. So if you're a guest here, you never know.
You never know what's going to go on.
They enjoyed it, though. They enjoyed helping out.
Yeah.
So upcoming events are Thirsty Thursdays are every Thursday. From
throughout
5
the
to
whole
9.
winter. Again, throughout the whole winter. Everyone
keep
keeps
getting
asking
asked
us,
that.
Are you going to be open in the winter? Of course we're going to be open in the winter.
will.
All the way through. Every Thursday.
Unless it's Christmas or Thanksgiving. Then we won't be.
Yeah, we're going to be planning something cool for New Year's Eve. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, there's a New Year's Eve supper. Planning in the planning stages right now. Then we have the catch-all basket weaving class, which is full.
Yeah,
and then we have Nome for the holidays, the
That'll be
10th,
big.
December 10th through the 12th. There's a
to
supper
Nome.
on the 10th in the evening.
And there's still
room.
available. That'll be
Wonderful
concert
food,
night.
and there will be the Majo sisters singing Christmas music upstairs and in the school. And on Saturday from 9 to 5, we have a vendor's market, and that is all homemade items, and I'll be in the gym, and it is full.
And it's wonderful.
We'll
and
be
it'll
serving
so much
concessions.
fun.
And then on Sunday, we have We're in the Christmas Mood, which is full.
Yeah.
Which is going to be amazing.
Yes.
They're coming back next year. So next year, when you see
Get your
it,
tickets
they will be
early.
here twice next year. They're going to be here 2 nights. A night and then the next day.
Praise God. Oh, that'll be awesome.
So make sure next year you get your tickets early because it's going to be amazing. And we'll be sharing videos and pictures and everything else. So.
Yes, and it was just God bless you all. And this was fun.
It
And
was.
our weekly lives.
Yes, we're going to start weekly live videos.
Yep.
Where we're going to be, I don't know, we might be sharing a new product. We might be sharing what we're working on here in the
can
mill.
I show? Hold this on.
Or we might be sharing what we're doing in the school, a new event, but we'll be doing a short weekly live here, a Facebook Live and possibly a YouTube Live as well. Sharing, and it might be in the store, especially coming up for Christmas. We have a lot of things in the store that would make excellent Christmas gifts.
You got to see some of these new colors.
Chris has some new colors she wants
Look at
to share.
this. This isn't the
This is
perfect eggplant.
which
Oh my goodness.
we
It's
made
so
eggplant.
Cool. Oh, love it.
We made eggplant this
And then we
weekend.
have this beautiful
This is corn
yellow.
color, just regular
This is
corn.
beautiful.
Something.
Squashy something.
And this
And then
is
this. The creme
ornamental.
de la la la.
Which
Look.
we haven't shared my corn. We might have to end with the corn sharing.
Look at this. This is what made the corn. It is our
Yes.
own. We came
Ornamental
up with this
corn.
on
It goes
the
in the
fly. Teresa
cornucopia.
came down into the mill. I just finished carving something. She said, could you do something like this? And I'm like, let's do it. We started layering colors
Just
on
throwing
her and
things
I,
on the
and
carder.
look at what we came up with. It's so cool.
And it makes beautiful corn
It does.
for the cornucopia.
It does.
I do have a cornucopia course in the academy.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I think we're in the ending stages of our Black Friday sale for the academy.
Yeah, you might. If you haven't looked into that, whoa, baby.
Yes, you
Yeah,
will
'cause
want to.
you've got a lot of amazing things planned for this year's academy.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of amazing. All you academy members, you come to the retreats. You're gonna get a little
something special.
Something special, so yeah. So anywho, you might want to get on the...
Yep. Go check it out at bearcreekfelting.com to sign up for the academy. And that is my academy where you join, you pay monthly or annually, and you have access to all the video courses that I have put together teaching you how to needle felt. And these are from beginner, yes, all the way to advanced. So you can, you know, start out with the snowman or even more basic than that. And I give you all of the basics all the way up to making a zebra or an elephant. So and it's video courses.
And then you get a discount on all the supplies.
Yep, 15% discount on all of the supplies that you buy when you're a member.
So it's awesome. And on that note,
yes, that is all we have for you, and we will see you in YouTube 121.
yes. And on Friday for our first live.
Yes.
Yes.
10 a.m. Central Time.
I'm ready. Okay, that's all, folks.
Hi, I'm Khalid Odell, and I'm from Bismarck, North Dakota, and I was at Teresa and Chris's felting retreat this weekend, and it was amazing. Not only were the classes educational, and I learned a lot, I've only felt it a teeny tiny bit before I came here, and they took us through the smallest, simplest thing from just making a ball all the way up to making fun little pumpkins like this. It was such a good time. We got to see how they make the wool process and how they dye it, and that was super fun and cool. I also learned some tips and tricks, such as how to make wool balls faster, which will definitely help me in the future. Not only that, the facility is amazing. In the morning, if you get up early enough, you can see the sunrise over the prairie, and I might be partial, but I love a prairie sunrise. I feel like they're just as good as the ones in Jamaica or the Caribbean. Also, we had a full moon this weekend, and it was right over the barn, and it was so gorgeous. If only the Northern Lights could have come out, that would have been the cherry on the top. So if you're thinking or on the fence about coming to one of the retreats, I highly recommend it. The food is amazing, the hospitality is great, and you won't be disappointed.
Please like this video, comment below, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.